Hi everyone. In this video, we will talk about how can you earn $5,000 per month building a software without any programming knowledge. So let's dive in. So we will talk about how can you like a no-code expert, or you can say bubble freelancers, webflow expert without learning a single bit of programmatical knowledge. Yes, basic strategies and process is the same for even a bubble freelancer, webflow expert, Adalo expert, anything. How can you reach to this 5,000 $5,000 per month mark? So let's start. Number first, focus on building a product rather than focusing on the tools. Since you already know you can build a software in very much in a weeks of time rather than using a code and building any product in like a month of the times. So focus on building products. So for example, focus on how you can build an e-commerce website rather than focusing on what are the different aspect of the bubble and all. Yes, this is important, but it will not convert your gigs into the $5,000. This is the basic stuff everyone should know. Anyone can know. But if you have a mindset of entrepreneurial mindset of building a product using these products, it be Bubble, Webflow, Adalo, Glide, anything, even Notion. Yeah. Second thing is focus on adding value on top of this tools. So so these no-code tools are pretty easy to learn, pretty easy to implement. So anyone can learn it in like a weeks of time and start building a product. That is not a big deal. But if you have any domain expertise, like if you are from the finance guy, you are like a human resource guy, or you are a designer, and then on top of that, you know these no-code tools, be it a Webflow, Bubble, or some any other, then it is icing on the cake. You have a domain knowledge, you know any tool which you can convert. With the help of this tool, you can build a product. Then most of the company will just after you to hire you. Why? They don't need to hire any domain expert. You already know the domain expert. Second is you know how to convert these knowledge into the product. Everyone, why the finance guy till now is not building the product? He already have a domain knowledge, but he don't know how to build a product. So this is your time. This is your time you to convert convert your knowledge of any domain plus build your product over the and sell it. Or you can do a freelancing using these knowledge and you learn the webflow. Then it is non-stoppable. You can actually convert like more deals, more leads into the actual product rather than someone who is having a just knowledge of the webflow. Because webflow is easy, anyone can, but the domain is knowledge is like pretty important. Instead of focusing on one tool, be it like any tool, focus on the industry, focus on verticals. So for example, focus on building a website, and you got any website you can convert in the product. Website, web app, you know different tools to complete or like build a web apps, mobile apps, plugins, templates. These are the domain you should focus on. So for example, you start focusing on the website. So to build any type of the website, you should know different tools. The Bubble, Webflow, you can build a one page landing page website using a Dore. Where multiple page complex web in the Bubble, 2 or 3 pages of the page, simple design centric page in the Webflow. This all comes in the under of umbrella of the websites plus web apps. But if you know these tools, if you approach like that, I need to convert every website into using a no-code tool, then you are unstoppable. You will learn more than one tool, more than 2 or 3 tools, because you need it, because every tool has a specific use case for that. So now you will become a till now you become an expert in domain, expert in particular industry. You know different tools. You are not specifically dependent on your one tool. Now come a more important thing. So if you can't cover the complete spectrum of the website, go in the Go in the niche. Yeah, create a landing page. So landing, what do you think landing page building a content? Landing page content, writing a good copy, structuring your data or your features or your uh, storytelling, design of this particular landing page, and also any no-code tools for to convert these designs and storytelling into a one-page landing page. Yeah. So if you just focus on this domain, niching your domain, that is landing page. So you need to learn all this storytelling, copywriting, structuring your content, designing, and little bit of here and there programming on very little, or I don't think it needed. Then you are not stoppable. So everyone happy to hire you, your services to build your landing page. Second is productivity expert. For example, you want to niche down the productivity expert. So you can use these tools to build the product that will help anyone increase their productivity. So for example, you can start learning the Notion templates. So if you know the Notion template, you can build a very customized Notion template for your client and for anyone, and he can so at the end of the day, your goal is to maximize productivity. So whatever tool you are using Notion, Bubble, Webflow, anything. These sort of a niching down in the things. And one more interesting word I feel, MVP. Build a MVP that will attract the initial 100 user. That's it. It takes a lot. It is these examples are pretty like simple or say, but I say this will increase your freelancing career to like anyone. Like if you know how to build an MVP, you know how to find your target audience, you know how to do storytelling, do you know how to start the initial social media thing, do you know how to build a product, do you know how to build an MVPs. Yeah, the next focus is, for example, you don't want to niche down according to the industry things. You can niche down on a tool too. For example, you can become a bubble expert. By what is the mean of bubble expert? Then you should know how to use the custom font and how it will do. How you can increase the bubble page performance. How you can how can you should know how to fetch the data from the database at a very fast rate. You should know what happens when a page is loading in the that is created in the bubble. So these sort of things you have to get a like a regular freelancing work. It all depends upon how you niching down or how much you know. You can go like by tool wise, but there is a very little I would say right now that there is little possibility of niching down on a tool, because bubble is something that is vast and you can go niche down and all. But the tool like Webflow, yeah, you can go in the Webflow, but then you have to get a knowledge of the industry of designing. You should know what exactly the designing, what the key aspect of design and all this. Otherwise, you can't go niching in the Webflow. And same for others. So we are just go backing and just keeping a point. So you should focus on building a product, not on the tools. Second, you should know the industry knowledge, domain knowledge, industry knowledge. Third, instead of focusing on one tool, go on the tool of varieties like automation, like website building, mobile app building. Fourth, niching down of a tool. You should know in depth of particular tool. Yeah, that is the 4 way you can accelerate your freelancing career to like $5,000, $10,000 per month easily. Thank you very much.